Hi everyone, welcome back. Today's video is the second renovation in my Willow Creek series where I'm working on fixing up some of the basic homes. This time we are working on Daisy Hovel, one of the three shotgun style houses in this neighborhood. So I'm trying to get this as a starter home. I think the final cost is around 80 to 18 to almost 19 simoleons, so it's definitely cheaper than the Creek Cabana that I did last time. And just as last time, I started by doing a quick sketch, which I will pop it up on the screen somewhere. And I like doing this because they help me visualize, so I want to floor plan to work before I even open the game. So this time I was focusing on adding a second bedroom. Both bedrooms are now at the back of the house, and the bathroom is right next to the master bedroom, which I think makes the flow feel a lot more natural. And once I had that figured out, I deleted everything. And the sketch really helped with the layout, but I didn't think ahead about the color palette, and that definitely some chaos later on. So originally, I painted the outside green, but it just wasn't working for me. It looked way too dark and didn't match the vibe I was going for. So I ended up switching it later to a soft yellow that I think really brightened everything up. I also changed the floors inside. At the start, it had one that was more expensive, and I ended up using this one that's cheaper, and I think it actually looks better. It helped keep the budget down while still giving the house a clean look. So after getting the basic shape in place, I added my placeholders. Those are just random furniture to test things out, and then I finished placing down the windows. Now, the kitchen gave me a headache. Originally, I wanted it to be open. That hour line where the tile and paint made on the same wall looks so weird. I tried the half wall, the column, but I didn't really like how it looked. So I just eventually I gave it up on the open concept and made the kitchen its own separate room, which I think honestly looks so much better. It helped me to create that transition between spaces and help me define the layout. I also deleted a hallway wall that connected the bedrooms with the kitchen and the living room. It just made everything feel cramped. So removing it opened up the space and helped the house breathe a little. I spent way too much time trying to decide on the color palette, especially in the kitchen and the bathroom. I keep second guessing everything, going back and forth between the options a lot, and I probably painted those rooms a lot of times before sitting on something neutral, but I think it's still cozy. So now, part of the problem was also that my game kept crashing. I picked up a few things during this EA summer sale, and between that and the new update, my mods were just acting up. So I basically deleted everything and started from scratch. Now I'm slowly re-adding the mods and the CC, seeing what works, and I'm planning to do a CC video soon once I get things stable again. So for this build, I had the tool and the better bulb buy, which honestly make a huge difference. Even though I had a weird bug with the dialog boxes, I could still use them, and I had a lot of fun experimenting with the clutter placement. I'm still learning with the tool mod, so this build was a bit of a learning curve for me. I use it for some small details like moving clutter around and placing objects of the grid. I just think it made things feel like more realistic. I also use the debug menu, which made it so much easier to scroll through the hiding items and find cute stuff for the interior and the landscape. Talking about the bedrooms, the kids' bedroom starts out red and blue, but I think the blue was just too bold for me, so I softened it with a lighter blue at the end and added some small touches to make it feel more cozy and live it. I also used the tool mode to fix the position of the dresser and the mirrors. The master bedroom has a nice green wallpaper that I think feels like calm and fresh, and I keep the furniture simple but added a bit of a clutter, nothing over the top, just enough to make it feel like someone actually lives here. One thing I love doing in these shotgun style homes is adding the side yards. Since these houses are so narrow, using the space to the side makes a huge difference. It gives the home room to breathe and it makes them feel a little bit more realistic, like homes you would actually see in a real neighborhood. And right now you see me finishing the bathroom, just adding like rugs in the bedrooms. I I think they are still simple, like they're pretty. I don't know. I just like doing these ones. So you see me using the tool mode to size the rugs, and then I think I just added some paintings and curtains. Well, I guess you call those blinds. And after that, I think I went to do the side yard. You see me adding some color. I placed down those books, so you see me could have some stuff to have fun besides the TV. To decorate the kids' room, I just added some posters above the bed and added this. This is not a set, I just made that. Then I went, the porch is now smaller, and now you actually see me doing the yard. So at first I was going to use this white fence, but it looked too, I don't know, it just didn't convince me. So I ended up switching it out for these bushes, which blended in better and keep things. I was going to say budget friendly, but no, I just think it looks a lot more natural now. So I also mentioned earlier that I changed the exterior color to yellow. Did I? I can't remember. But I think it brings a really nice warmth to the whole build. So for the landscaping, I was keeping things simple but a little bit playful. Well, I don't know if you could call this exactly playful, but I just used more colors than in my last building. So yeah, I think it gives a nice warmth. I added some shadows underneath some plants and the little pots so you can have the garden skill in the side yard to bring life to the space. One of my goals with this one is to make all of the three shopping style homes in Willow Creek feel cohesive. I don't want them to be identical, but I don't want them to look like they belong in the same neighborhood, like different versions of the same home. And that's why I'm trying to do like similar landscaping styles and keeping the like the I don't know if you call those the porches. Is that how you say it? So each home will still have its own personality, but with subtle things that tie them together visually. And I think once I finish the tier one, I might do a little video showing them all side by side. So after I got the structure and laid it down, I went back and spent time adding the final touches. That includes some last minute clutter, extra plants, and small decor objects to make the house feel complete. I had headphones in the kids' room, I custom flower pot in the living room using the tool mod, and I think I did more greenery around the exterior. I always think these little details are what brings the book back to life, even if they're small, they help with the storyline. And now we are reaching the end, so that's it for today's build. This house was definitely a challenge with all the tool switching, crashes, and mod chaos, but in the end, I'm really happy with how it turned out. So if you enjoyed this renovation, please give the video a like, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you think of this build. And if you have any ideas for the final shelving house in this series, don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more Sims content, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next renovation. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!